If there is any teacher that deserves to be Teacher of the Year, it is Emma. Regardless of the situation, whether we are in school or now in our blended, homeschooling situation, there is no teacher that cares more about students. There is no teacher who cares more about her colleagues and is willing to step up and help to do anything to make everybody successful.
My school this week for Teacher Appreciation made a video about the important thing. So it references a book and it says the important thing is, and they talk about all these things, but the important thing. And they talked about all our teachers, and my student said,
the important thing about Mrs. Moss is her thoughtfulness towards everyone. Mrs. Moss cares about her students and coworkers. Mrs. Moss lightens up everyone around her. Mrs. Moss brings a fun twist to learning and makes it enjoyable for her students. But the important thing about Mrs. Moss is her thoughtfulness towards everyone.
And that really hit me, that I think above all those things, it's that quality of, I don't know, I don't really think about what I'm doing necessarily. It's more just like, I think about how can I make a difference for somebody else? How can I make it easier? How can I make Melinda, she's across the hall, how can I help find a strategy so she can teach in small groups? Or how can I help support her with Canvas? Or how can I help the teachers in my building go on to online learning? And I taught a course on Canvas 101. Or how can I do that? And I think ultimately, besides all the things I'm doing, it's that quality that I'm thoughtful, and I really care about those that I work with. I love my students. I love them dearly.
She's the most well-planned teacher I have ever seen. She's already planned for 6 months of next year, whether we're online or in person. She's got 2 different lesson plans, 2 different Canvas pages going. She's so forward-thinking in everything that she does that she's ready to take on the next step, regardless of what's happening.
I think there's been a real power for educators to see that learning still continues. That despite the adversity that comes, that learning still goes on, even if a little bit bumpy at first. I think we've kind of hit our stride a little bit more now, but education is so important that we won't give up, despite COVID or whatever else comes our way.
I wish she would be able to step out of her shell and see herself. She's always that person who is willing to say, yes, I can do that. I would like to help with that. And if she stood back and saw how many things she actually has taken on and given back to this school as a whole, not just within her classroom, but as a school, she would realize what an impact that she's made on the entire community.
When I was looking for a job as an educator, so I came out of college and I gotta go make a difference. I came to Canyons because of the values that they had, because of their mission and their goals to get to that mission. And I feel like Canyons' mission is to help students be college and career ready, and their vision is to help them do that through having engaging strategies and being able to bring new technologies and innovation to the classroom so that we can help our students grow and be prepared for whatever life brings them. And for me, it would be a great honor and a privilege to represent that.